sophisticated ads. Because, again, it's not enough that men are out there busting their butt, working so hard. You know why companies want men? You know why men sailed the ships and did all that? Because when men start dying, men can continue operating. Men's brains are designed that way. And will stay on task. Women are designed to be able to take care of children and to process things and to try to have a happy society. But they're ending that whole world. And so they have to even attack men for going out and sacrificing and working so hard and staying at those jobs. They call it a glass ceiling because statistically women are paid 20% less than men. It's because women generally want to quit and have children. And it's because women want to take more vacation. And statistically, women don't want to stay as late. And I don't blame them. It's men that are meant to go out and not sleep for 3 days chasing down mastodons to run them over the side of a cliff to haul back enough dried meat that everybody survives to the winter. I mean, do you understand the journey that men and women have been through on this planet? Everything we did working together to survive, and then they claim it's all about men suppressing women and all about this great oppression. When women love their sons and their daughters, and fathers love their sons and daughters, in every culture, men were more valued on the surface because they stayed part of your clan or your group. And you love them so much you didn't want to lose them. But if you had a daughter, they would then go join another group and leave you. And why did every society have that system? Because it's the only one that worked, ladies and gentlemen, and the establishment is destroying it. And notice society's falling apart. We're going to go to break and talk to Mark, John, Joe, Indigo Kid, and others that are patiently holding. I want to get your take on Super Bowl, halftime brainwashing, all of it. Briefly, we're going to end all the specials today. It always takes us a few days after the specials end to get them off. InfoWarsStore.com. The free shipping on ProPure and water filtration systems ends. The 45% off. The yearly membership at PrisonPlanet.tv ends. And a bunch of other specials end. I'm going to tell them to take it down tomorrow morning from InfoWarsStore.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. We've got a special. We're continuing 2 bottles of X2 Nascent Iodine with a free bottle of Ancient Defense Herbal Booster, Herbal Immunity Booster, InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or 888-253-3139. Look, scientifically directed anti-human behavior is going on. We need to come together as humanity, every race, color, and creed, and every gender, and defeat the tyranny.
It's very easy to be a criminal. All you need to burglarize a home is one simple household tool, a pair of scissors. If your home security system can be compromised by a criminal using scissors, then you're making it easy for them. Almost every home security system, even those sold by big-name companies, has a weakness: the phone line. You shell out $1,500, get locked into a long-term contract, and think you're safe. But a burglar can destroy your alarm in seconds with one snip. And when a burglar cuts your phone line, you're defenseless. Simply Safe Home Security is the smarter choice. Built by Harvard engineers, Simply Safe uses a wireless connection to call the cops. Scissors can't cut it. And that means your home stays safe. 24/7 professional monitoring is under $15 a month with no contract. Simply Safe Home Security keeps you safer than the other guys for half the cost. Protect your home with the alarm you can trust. Simply Safe. Go to simplysafedefense.com now for an exclusive 10% offer. That's simplysafedefense.com.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his 2-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage, or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
Healthy elimination is essential to high energy, a cheerful mood, and prevention of disease. Some of the founders of our modern holistic health thinking state that disease begins in a toxic colon. A toxic intestinal tract is the foundation for virtually all degenerative disease, and a clean and well-moving intestinal tract is the foundation of health.
I just want to say that you folks have an amazing product. I've taken whey protein products for years, and I've never noticed the results I have with your product. I've suffered with bouts of constipation most of my life. Within a few days of taking One World Whey, I noticed a dramatic change. Also, in the past few years, I've experienced symptoms associated with diabetes. I feel horrible when I've had too much sugar, and I've been getting the foot pain as well. But I've noticed in the past week or so, I'm not feeling bad anymore, and the foot pain is gone. I'm just finishing up a 5-pound tub I ordered and just got off the phone ordering more. I love your product. Thank you.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldway.com. That's oneworld.com.
Joe Biggs, Infowars.com reporter, loves the Patriots. And he is so happy today, let me tell you. I wish I could tell the story he was just telling me. And the photos he was just showing me. You got to put those on Facebook, bro. Oh, man. I should have been out with him last night. Oh, boy. That guy's an animal. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, they don't want us to be animals, strong, virile, or feminine if you're a woman, human. They want to just, oh, it's bad that men are better at football. It hurts women. So let's have a bunch of ads about how women have value. It's like you can't tell one of your children, hey, you did really good on this test score. Oh, don't say that. Your other children don't feel thanked. They're going to be basket cases in life when someone else succeeds and they don't. It's like all this Dr. Spock stuff, don't discipline your kids. Look how screwed up society is now. This has all been done by design. And then is this freedom? Texas boy suspended for saying he could make classmates disappear with the Lord of the Rings sorcery ring if they put it on. Wasn't even a threat. This is the sickness. This is the world we're living in. These are not liberals. These are totalitarians. Let's go to Mark. Mark, you're on the air. Thanks for calling.
Mr. Jones.
Hey.
Mr. Murray. Hey, okay, so I had a few points that I was going to bring up, but after listening to you go on, kind of changed my mind about what I was going to say about the Super Bowl. You know, he's talking about it's all been done by design. I kind of want to bring up the point to all the listeners out there, and God bless everybody that's out there, by the way. The ultimate designer is Satan in all of this, and it's pretty obvious in the later chapters of Matthew, where he gets to talking about, Jesus gets to talking and describing and saying, you know, a house divided cannot stand, and that's the root cause of all these problems. And you take that and you look at some of the, I guess you'd say, the prophecies that he's talking about, looking forward in the end of, you know, fathers will be against their kids, children will be against their parents. It's going to be this all-out, you know, unlawfulness, just completely.
Well, yeah, women will be against their husbands, children will be against their parents. You'll be enslaved, you'll be cursed, you'll be overtaxed. I forget which part of the Bible that is. We ought to find that verse. Bible verse, your children will fight against you, and then it'll pull it up. But it's absolutely what happens when we enter into this zone. Appreciate your call, Mark. Good points. Let's talk to John in New Jersey. He wants to talk Super Bowl.
Alex.
Hey, go ahead.
I haven't watched the NFL since they wouldn't let Rush Limbaugh buy a portion of the St. Louis Rams. It was full of baloney. But the best thing about last night was I had InfoWars to listen to in the meantime, and that was great that you were broadcasting. They were, I started listening to you a year ago when you did your piece on Michael Savage's program when the Ukrainians and the Russians were coming into each other over Crimea, and I was so impressed with your knowledge that I've been a listener ever since. And I just got a couple of things. One is I want to compliment Rob Dew on his tech portions on the nightly news, man. They're great.
Thank you.
And the other thing is that I'm curious as to why such little reference is made to the revolution in the Philippines. That, the whole society came against Marcos and his abuse of his power. And they did it without any bloodshed, and it seemed like that should be elevated as an example. Because you're getting through, man. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people like me that would rather have listened to InfoWars last night and the nightly broadcast on Sunday rather than watch the football game.
That's a good point. We should look at revolutions that have been successful. Thank you so much, John. Joe, Indigo Kid, and others. Calls are coming up. Stay with us.
Visit GCNlive.com today.
When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with super male or super female vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 188-253-3139.